Greetings and salutations. This is Arm Bushido for Dry Socks AAR, and I thought I would throw up a quick gameplay review. Probably the first time I've gotten out in the Tiger 2, and again with the Porsche turret, as again I consider that a modeler reference, but still, and felt that it did well, and maybe that's because sitting down to go into the battle, I was a little relaxed. I had a nice Johnny America's IPA and had my head fairly clear. However, we lost the battle because my team utterly collapsed. Anyway, let's pull up the battle and see how it goes and review. Let's see here. There we go. And then I come in second, but the rest of team just collapsed. Seriously collapsed. In fact, anyway, I will go over some of the gameplay here, but it was very frustrating because I even burned a token on this one and I was all excited. Starting out, it was going very well. We had the C point and stuff like that. And then the next thing I know, it went downhill. So here we are. So I instantly, because the King Tiger has a tendency to be slow, I decided, hey, I'm gonna go for C, just because I know getting to A is just almost impossible. It's about climbing up the hill, getting inside the tunnel, and you're not very maneuverable. So I stayed away from the tunnel. Thought about B. And then I seen the bolt go into C, and I'll be honest, even though I am headed to C right now, I kind of hesitated, was almost ready to shift to B, because I could see our team was not spread out very well. We had a bolt that's going to C. Well, you'll soon see that, no pun intended, that the bolt that went to C gets wiped out really quick. In fact, I don't even realize this initially, and thinking that I have some backup. I am covered, and comes to find out I'm not. Anyway, so as I creep up, instantly I know we're Captain C. I'm watching what this Panther's doing. He's kind of got that covered, and then I see the guy to the left. But then I caught him, and then I don't know what I was thinking. And I kind of spun trying to get at him, and I just couldn't get angle on him, and so I just kind of waited, and I knew that the other Tiger there was off to my left, so I assumed he was going to try to flank him, and then I seen the Panther cut right here, and I will snapshot him here in a second. Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure if I saw him move, because again, in the replay, it shows the location of the vehicles, and I knew he was there, but I didn't see him move until I see his turret pop right about here. There we go. And I'm trying to get my turret over there, and then, of course, that was a beautiful hit right into the gun breech. And then I didn't realize this guy was dead. So I put one into him just to be safe, but I should have put it in the Panther. But I do swing back to the Panther. And again, I'm going to catch the upper part of the turret. And he's gone. Okay, now at this point, I'm still assuming that my team is whole up here and hasn't collapsed, and it's my fault for not looking at the mini-map and assessing the situation. I didn't know this Black Prince was capping, or at the time I knew somebody was capping, and I even take a shot right here, and I don't know why. For some reason in my mind, I thought I seen the tail of his, the butt end of the tank. And that was just horrible. But the Black Prince doesn't realize I'm here. So I creep down, I come along, and he starts to speed away, and of course the tank starts rocking. I catch him in the butt, which of course gets his engine good. He stopped. Then he starts turning his turret, but my reload's coming up pretty good, and we pop him, and he's done. Okay, so now... Oh, I'm sorry. I think I do put another round in him. I apologize. Yes, there was another round. Sorry to knock him out. Now, I decided to move the cap and start capping. However, in the back of my mind, now I'm starting to assess the situation to see what is going on, and I can still see the other Tiger II, and I felt, okay, I'm okay. I'm going to cap. What my idea was, I'm going to line with this road. But then I decided, no, I want to cover up here just in case to make sure I get capped. Now, I'm not a big fan of getting between buildings because I feel like I'm boxed in and I can't see what's going on. And I did not know the T-29 or the KV-2 was over there at the time. So as I'm capping, I decide, no, I want to back up and I want to watch the length of the road, and I also want to watch to my right a little bit to see if anybody comes around on me. I did not realize that there is still a vehicle to my left. So anyway, at this point I back up, I take cap, and then I start watching down the length of the road because my suspicion is they're going to cross and come down the length of the road, and I have to catch I want to say it's an anti-aircraft gun truck coming up. Yeah, this is ICE-12 coming down the road. Okay, here we go, and we just put a round right through his front windshield. He's done. Okay, now at this point, I do not know about the T-29. I suspect there's somebody over there, and I've completely ignored my left flank. I can't remember. So as I'm sitting here, I catch the T-29 out of the corner of my eye. Right there, I caught the hull. And my plan was kind of come up and watch the angle these guys come from. Now, I shoot the 29, I bounce right off that massive turn. And then he panged one off of me. And then I come back up, and I'm trying to go for that lower plate. And all I end up doing is bouncing off the lower plate. So then I back up, he fires. Oh no, there, yep, he fired, and I knew he fired, and then I was trying to get in there and get him in the side, didn't get him. Okay, so now I'm a little nervous. The T-29 in my mind for the American Heavy is a good tank. I just know hull armor is not the greatest, but that turret armor is beautiful, and then he gets me pretty good, and now I'm nervous. My gun's knocked out. All I'm trying to do now is back up, angle, hoping that I know he's got a long reload with that gun. I'm trying to spin, I'm trying to angle, and when I come up, I hit him and ammo racked him. And that is just, the tank gods were with me, I'm just going to be honest, because I was pissing my pants. Now, here's where I make the mistake. I do get shot by something, and I just ignore it. And I don't realize where it's coming from, and I'm trying to find it. And then at first I'm thinking, and again, this is my problem of not looking at the mini-map. I should have looked around more. I was looking on the mini-map, or I didn't look at the mini-map, and I thought it was one of my own team shot me. And then little did I know there is another thing, and I get shot again, and then I realized, look what I'm dealing with, and I can't get turned in time. Getting out of here. And I do get a good hit in my mind, but not enough to take out his gun, and I'm done. I'm popped. Okay, at this point, now I'm kind of like, oh my god, we are losing this match. And I'm like, seriously? I'm down here, you know, spinning around, killing everything, and I'm having to deal with this. So, at this point, I decided to take on my Tiger II again because I had a backup. And I said, all right. And then instantly, there's already tanks in our backyard. So I pop him, done. There goes that, I believe that's the T-44. T-44 is gone. I see the T-34 American. Again, I am nervous. Huge front mantlet. Let's see what we can do. We do get some pen through that, which I was really surprised. But boom, I am hit. And I'm taken out by the M26 in the side. I'm just, at this point, they're in our backyard. I am just, we're spinning for our life. So at this point, I said, you know what? I'm looking at the score. I'm looking at the round. I'm pulling out the aircraft. And 1 second. There. I don't know why it switched to that. That's not my plane. So I decided to pull out this my plane. I'm trying to level it, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can get something out of this. There's a lot of. I consider this the match is. I've lost the match. We're done. There's no way to recover from this. Apparently, my team is just complete chowderheads. So I decided, hey, I'm going to pull out my aircraft. There's targets of opportunity. Maybe I can, rank this thing up. And I'm going to be right. But unfortunately, I get shot down by a fighter, and I'm done. And this is where I start getting a little irked. So as I'm flying, I'll be honest, I was more focused on trying to pick what's my target could be, and I think I was going to go for the TD, and I didn't see this damn IL-2 come up and chop my wing. And okay, so I'm wounded, and I'm thinking, all right, maybe I can drop my payload, and I shifted too much. I think if I'd stayed on course and left the plane alone, and I just tried to drop the bomb, I get a thing, a little bit of damage, nothing major. But at this point, it's pretty much all she wrote. I'm done. I'm going down. We're going down. Okay, so at this point, I know they're in my backyard. I really debate whether to spawn in because I feel that this is just, at this point, the match, of course, is lost. Is it really worth blowing up another tank? But I decided to spawn with my Panther. Figured I could be quick enough. Maybe I could get a shot off. I can get something, and I actually do. I get this M41. Boom, gone. Now, but again, they are just so in our back ranks. There's no way I can cover everything. I knew I had tanks up to the left, and there's a tank behind me, and I'm just done. And unfortunately, I think I just probably more than anything, even though I got a kill, I feel like I fed them. But I guess what I got out of this battle was I really, the King Tiger 2 can be played really well, in my opinion. A lot of times you go out, it gets misplayed. And so I feel... I think a lot of people, and I am guilty as the next, get overconfident when they start playing with a heavy tank such as this. Especially when you first unlock it, you're like, yeah, I'm there. I can push the line, and really, it's just as vulnerable as anything if you're not playing it right, and you put it in situations where it's going to get picked on from its sides and rear. Also, like I said, when I played that match, I did happen to go to the side where there was a lot of targets of opportunity, and maybe I just got lucky coming up through, but I was really trying to keep my head, not go barreling in, but yet still use it. A heavy tank, he's the pusher. He's the guy pushing the line. Anyway, I just thought I'd share this video, and I hope everyone enjoys. This is Arm Shield for Dry Socks AR, and I will catch you later.